All right, well, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm happy to be finally filming in the sun for a change. Basically, to sum up my last week, it's been brutally tough out here, weather-wise, wind-wise, fishing-wise. The lake was completely frozen for almost 3 days. Could barely get out. The water was like 31 degrees. The temperature was like 12 to 16 degrees. Water temp dropped down to 31, 32. Things were absolutely brutally tough. The last time that I tried to come out here and film was on the day before my guide trip, so Thursday afternoon. The weather was decent. The water was still cold. The fish were still in shock. I fished. I tried to film a video. I fished every single one of my spots. Marked fish. They wouldn't move. I couldn't get anything happening anywhere. So even more of a long story short, had my guide trip on Friday. We caught 2 keepers and 9 shorts in about 4 hours. It was brutally windy, almost 18 miles an hour from the northwest. Couldn't get anything going. It was brutally tough. Then came out on Saturday with my Saturday clients. Had 1 keeper in the boat until 10:30 and then scanned a new area, found new fish, which actually is what I'm fishing right now. Today is Sunday. I had more clients out this morning. We fished the exact same fish as we did yesterday, had great success.
Great success!
Cleaned 25 or 30 yesterday, cleaned another 18 to 25 today, and it's been really fun. So pretty much like I'm gonna try and like put some screenshots from my Garmin the past couple days and show you these fish that I'm fishing, but we're pretty much fishing schools of crappie that are positioned off of the brush. They're not actually physically in the brush like you've seen in my previous videos, but they're actually just off to the side of it. So literally everything that we're fishing right now that I'm seeing on 2D sonar is number 1 shad and number 2 a school of crappie. So you guys can see there on 2D sonar, all those horizontal lines, those are all crappie, and that's all shad. I actually am just out here by myself now. I've got Tucker out, but my dad was here. We fished together here in this spot for like an hour, absolutely lit him up. Didn't really feel like filming, just felt like hanging out with him. But now, obviously, after I've caught 18 to 20 fish, you know, probably 10 or 15 keepers in there that I just let go. Now I'm gonna try and film the video. So hopefully they'll keep biting, but it's been really fun putting this pattern together. It's not something that anybody else has really been doing. Everyone else is still trying to fish brush, fish the channel breaks, fish groups of fish on the channel breaks that just will not bite. I don't understand what the deal is, but all these fish that I've got going over here on this shoreline are definitely biting. They're not huge, a lot of small fish that we have to weed through, but there's still some nice keepers in there every now and again. But I seriously have to salvage a video. So just want to give a big shout out to Clinton Beeman. He's a big fan of the YouTube channel. I had him and his wife out on Saturday. That's when we kind of figured out the pattern later in the morning and put almost 30 keepers in the boat in like an hour and a half on this spot right here. So shout out to you guys for grinding it out. That was super fun. But enough of me talking here. I'm gonna put this on my chest, try and catch some fish for you guys and show you what I'm talking about. All right, so again, we're just positioned off the brush here. I've got 2 spot locks saved in my XI5 remote. One is 1 school of fish here. The other is another school of fish farther down that way. But really, we are not fishing any brush at all. Everything that we're fishing are suspended schools of crappie, pretty much relating down towards the bottom in the first like 8 to 10 feet of the water column. But I mean, essentially, you just get your baits down there right in front of the fish, and usually doesn't take long. But like I said before, we've beat up on this school here for the last like hour. Still been catching them. Then I decided to pull out my GoPro and do a video after my dad left, but it's been really fun. So hoping to get a couple fish on camera, maybe a couple decent fish, but like I said, not a ton of big ones over here, just keepers, you know, in between that 10 and 12 inch range, nothing over 13. But yeah, so we're just gonna beat up on this one and slide over to the other one, show you guys how to do the same thing, and just kind of show you the bite that we've been on. But while I'm getting repositioned here, you guys can see the colors that I'm using. Definitely a lighter purple than the usual dark purple and chartreuse that I use. And then this color's also been really good, that kind of bluegrass and chartreuse color with the pink jig head from Chris Hess with Get Jiggy With It. So that's been the program. There we go. Fish on, not a giant, but that was the first drop down after I kind of pulled the baits up and showed you guys what was going on. Not brush fish, suspended, schooling crappies just off the brush. Pretty cool. I'll tell you what though, this last week has been so brutal. Just life in general, personal life has been brutal. Guiding has been great, business has been great, but between the cold and shitty absolute garbage weather up until today, the wind blowing, and the fishing being pretty tough up until 2 days ago, it's been gnarly. So I'm happy to be out here, as you guys can see, on a flat glass calm day. Bright sun is shining, getting my vitamin D in. Tucker is too. He's not even cold for a change. And we've got biting, schooled up fish here. I've got two coming racing up to my jig right now. Come on, try and cat and mouse them out of the brush here. Right back down. A lot of that going on too, but there he is. Got him. Drag slipped on that one. Ooh, nice fish. Nicer fish. Sweet. Definitely not keeping anything today. I've got plenty of stuff in the, plenty of crappie in the freezer, but that would be a nice, nice keeper right there. Tucker approved. Pretty fun bite, man. Pretty fun bite. Don't have to worry about getting snagged. Everything you see on the graph here is all crappies. Just get it in front of their face and keep it there. And in true crappie style, in competition form, they're gonna come up for it. Here we go. Watch that one race up. That's a bigger fish. That's big, big. Oh, nope. He swiped at it and missed it, and I still got him right in his tummy. Baby guy, but that one was hot. You can see that one right here on the graph. There he is, there's the jigs. Oh, and then he goes right up to the boat. That was a fun one. He was hot. Thought it was gonna be bigger, but man, it's just so nice out. Temperature's over 40 degrees, dead flat, calm conditions, and the fish are biting. Just trying to soak it up. Get you guys a video before I guide again tomorrow morning, and then I've got Thursday, Friday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, and then back to it. So had to salvage a video, because trust me, I've been trying, and if I haven't been trying to make a video, I've been guiding and busy otherwise. But I think inevitably what I'll do is maybe just see if I can catch one more out of this school and then zip over to the other one that we've left alone here for the last hour and see if we can go pop a couple off that one, because we've had an opportunity to leave those fish alone and they haven't gone anywhere. So sometimes that's all it takes. That or just switching colors. Keep them going. Yeah, let's just do that. So on the remote, just, oh, catch that fish first. Oh, of course, as soon as I'm about to leave, we catch a keeper. But still, we've had our fun on this one. We'll go back to the other one there and see who else is home. But that was cool. Didn't even feel that bite. He was just there. All right, so like I was trying to say, hit number 4. Nope, number 3. Here we go. R2D2 just doing its thing. Gonna take us right back down the bank to the next school of fish. How about it? Hey, how's it going, buddy? That's why I like to get out there early, but yeah, no, it's been fun. Oof. Oh no, I think we'll be okay. I just reeled in about an 11.5, 12 incher, so they're definitely still biting. It was this morning, but it's not, you know, it's not terrible and I can break through it. But yeah, there was skim ice this morning, but with how warm it is today with no wind, the water temp is 32.96 right now. So we might be doing the same thing overnight, but yeah, no, it should be fun. These fish are pretty hot and active now. Oh God, it's so, I've caught 4 since we've been on the phone, Ken. I wish I was kidding. Well, sorry, I was rudely interrupted there. I was on the phone with my client for tomorrow, just making sure everything was good to go, and I caught 3 fish on this new school here. So I was gonna explain to you initially that we're fishing kind of the same deal as the last one we came from, where we're just off of the brush pile a little bit, and the fish are positioned on the deeper side of it in their big pile of school situation. And as you can see, they're still biting. So we'll see if we can't get a couple more nice ones. That first one I think that I caught when I was on the phone with him was probably close to 12 inches. Definitely one of the nicer ones, but oh, there he is. This is just too silly. Another keeper. I'm gonna try not to beat on these fish too much before we come out and have a guide trip tomorrow, but it's just so nice and I just can't help myself. And there's still tons more fish down there. So again, that's what we're fishing. You can see the fish on top of the brush. There go my jigs right down to them. Just fishing suspended fish right off of the brush. Pretty fun. Boop, fish on. Another keeper. Oh yeah, nice fish. Nice fish, man. This is just awesome. This is just awesome. Tucker, give him a kiss. Give him a blessing. Bless this fish. Bless his little heart. Because I've probably caught between 15 and 18 keepers in the last hour and a half that I've been out here hanging out with my dad and doing the video for you guys. Just ripping lips. I couldn't even hit record, unrecord, stop recording, and then start recording without catching another nice keeper. This is seriously the most fun bite. I mean, I wish that they were about 3 inches bigger, but for client purposes that want to have a fish fry, go on, fish. This is just dandy. These are perfect eating fish between 10.5 and 12 inches. Could not ask for anything more, especially when they're biting really good like this. And you don't have to worry about getting hung up in brush, because we're not really, if you're dialed in and positioned correctly where you're supposed to be, right next to the brush, over the school of fish, and not on the brush, you're gonna catch them. But if you're on the brush, fishing in the brush, you're not gonna catch them. Move over, find them, look at those screenshots that I posted from my Garmin's, and dial yourself in. A lot of lookers, a lot of fish shooting straight up out of the brush to come look at it, not committing. But usually if you just try and cat and mouse them or move that jig up and down, they'll swim back down for it or swim up out of the brush for it. Just kind of depends on their mood. Every spot fishes differently, because I showed my dad, I had to give him some waypoints out on the channel. A lot of the big schools of fish that I've been marking and not been able to catch. Oh, that one knocked slack in it. I can't even talk to you guys and explain what's been going on without catching them. That's a good problem to have. But again, every spot fishes differently. I've marked big pods of big crappies on the channel and just have not been able to get them to go. But these fish over here, man, they are just so hot. Not on the channel, just in a community area, just fishing them a little bit differently than everybody else, and it's been working. Racing down, eat it. Come on. Might be a little high. Got him. Got him. Nice fish too. Oh yeah, that's probably the biggest one yet today. Or this afternoon. They're just mixed in there, man. You know, it's like catch some shorts, a lot of keepers, and then some real nice ones. Love it, man. This is so much fun. It is just so freak. Can you guys see how beautiful this is out here? And not a boat in sight. Well, there's one guy all the way down there. But everyone's pretty much already left. It's about 4:30. Probably catch a couple more nice ones and then sign out. So much fun. I really needed this big time. It's been a real tough last 6-7 days. There he is. Nice fish. Ooh. Oh yeah. Not as big as I thought. I don't know why they seem so big sometimes. Tucker. Seal of approval. Okay. That one didn't really bite though. Just loaded up on it real slow. Just came up and barely got it. Some are super hot and crush the shit out of it, and some just come up and barely get it, and you just got to be ready. Oh, was looking over at a seagull. There's lots of seagulls here dive bombing dead shad. We are going through kind of a little minor shad kill at the moment, which I expected. The water's 32 degrees. Shad don't last very long in cold water, and we get a shad gill. But these seagulls have just been feasting on dead shad all day since this morning over here. No. Oh boy. Oh. Nip. People on YouTube are going to call you a bad dog when you do that. I can tell which one of your dogs is the bad dog. F off. Oof. That thing just hammered it. Small one, not far down. He was about halfway down the column. But they're still crushing it. Whoa. He doesn't know where he's going. He's out of his mind. Oh my God, guys, look, he's out of his mind. Okay, he went down. Sometimes when you bring those deep fish up real quick, their air bladder doesn't know what to do, and then all of a sudden they start swimming in circles or just go belly up. So always make sure if you let fish go, just give them a moment. That guy could have used a moment. There he is. Was looking pretty bleak there for a minute. Finally got another keeper to go here. Okay, we'll call it good. We'll catch one more and then we'll sign off for the day. Honestly, I was ready to leave like 10 minutes ago, but pretty much every boat on the lake is heading in right now, and I'm not really in the mood to converse with anybody or share anything. Just not really in the mood today. Fish on. Just had to raise up a little bit. Sitting a little bit higher in the column. Yep, he came on the top jig. Pretty cool how that works, but these colors have been really hot today. That blue and chartreuse, or bluegrass chartreuse, and that light lavender purple. Getting us a lot of bites today. Remember how I said I was just gonna catch one more and leave? Yeah, I think I lied. We've got at least another half hour of sunlight, so we can fish for another 15 minutes here, catch one more. I was almost gonna move to another little sneaky spot just down the way, but then I got bit. So of course now I'm stuck here for another 15 minutes because I got bit. Always works like that. Oh yeah. Just did a little bit of twitching there and got that one to go. This one feels good. Good one to end on. Yep, and that's the biggest one of our little video so far. Just as tall and fat as he is long. Video will never do these fish justice how fat they truly are in person. Tucker, I don't know if you want to lick this one, man. He's like about to have some diarrhea, shad diarrhea problems. Oh God. Oh God, he just ate it. Oh God, he just literally ate the crappie shit. Did you not like that? You're not getting any kisses tonight. He literally has a scale on the edge of his mouth. Anyway, this is gonna be the one that we're gonna end on here. A nice, I don't know, probably 12 and a half inch fish. Just fat, man. Just fat. Going back, ready to bite again tomorrow morning. It's been real, it's been fun. It's been real fun for a change. Thank you guys for sticking around. Let's sign out. Well, I don't know how much more you guys can ask for, but that's just about as much as I can ask for. That lake right now is just slick ass calm. 45 degrees, not a stitch of wind, biting fish. It's a dandy afternoon to hang out with Tucker and you guys. But again, this is just like a little sneaky pattern that I managed to figure out these last couple days of some really tough fishing, but I haven't left these fish alone for the last 48 hours, literally almost consecutively. Yesterday morning, into the afternoon, this morning, all the way into the afternoon, still going. Probably would have had close to 20 keepers today, probably 25 to 30 between my dad and I when I wasn't filming. But what an absolute blast. I'm glad that I was able to finally put something decent out for you guys. Like I said, this last week, fishing's been really tough up until a couple days ago. So I'm glad I was kind of able to check in with you guys and show you what's been going on. But just on a community spot, you know, this is an area that gets pretty much pillaged by a lot of guys that don't know the lake very well or don't get to fish very often. They just come fish this whole shoreline filled with brush. But just remember, if you're not catching them on the brush, be sure to look on the outside, because as you guys saw in those Garmin screenshots, they're probably not far away and they're schooled up and they're biting. So that's about it for me. I don't have any fish to clean. I just want to get the boat wiped down, get the boat put on the trailer, vacuumed out, get everything ready for tomorrow's trip. So thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.